Hi everybody, it is me, Anna, or Nanners. Sorry, bit of a hot mess today. Sitting in my car, working, I guess, kinda. Waiting for somebody to come out, but it's been, what, 7.5 months or something like that since I've done a video. And I know I kept saying on Facebook that I would get to one, and I would forget. So since my last update, I think I was 2 years post-op when I did the last video. I am 2 years and July, August, September. So 2 years, 8 months post-op. I'll be 3 years post-op on June 13th. So that's coming up. I still cannot believe that it's been almost 3 years. That's just crazy. But a lot has happened since my last update. A lot of you that may be on my Facebook know a lot that's happened because I'm an open book and I say everything. My husband's surprised that I don't tell everybody when I take a shit. But let's see. I was suffering from panic attacks still. Was trying some medications and stuff like that. Trying to think. Been the same weight. Haven't really gained. I mean, I'll gain a little bit, lose it. Pretty much steady. Still wearing the same pants and shirt size. Nothing's different. And I'll say a lot through this video, of course. But trying to think. I don't know. Not a whole lot's changed. I mean, everything's been steady. The only thing that has changed is I am pregnant. I found out I was pregnant, I think it was January 17th, I believe, something like that, is when I found out that I was pregnant. We said that we would try in January for another baby, and it happened just like that. Didn't think that it would happen so fast, but it did. And I mean, it happened like that with my son too. Maybe I'm just fertile, who knows. But this pregnancy, I'm 9 weeks and 4 days today. Right before I found out I was pregnant, and it wasn't even like a indication that I was pregnant, but the week before I found out, I had a horrible week of anxiety and panic attacks. Really, really bad. I was still taking my Ativan at that time. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. I was having very bad heart palpitations because of it. It was just a very, very bad week that week. And then I took the pregnancy test. Came out positive, and then it just seemed like it got worse because I could not fall back on my Ativan or Klonopin anymore, which was really, really bad. So I have stopped taking it since then, and I went in, let me see, I'm all over the place. After I found out I was pregnant, I think it was January 21st, I started to bleed. I went into the doctor's office. And they just told me to take it easy. And then I bled again, and I went to the ER. And, excuse me, I've been having the hiccups really bad for the last week. But I went to the ER, and they did all these ultrasounds and stuff like that. And they had told me, I am sorry, but you are having a miscarriage. So that was really hard. And I remember they gave me Ativan. So I took Ativan for a couple more days. I talked to my doctor, and she set me up for a D&C that following Friday. But I had a ultrasound for that Thursday before. She's like, you can keep the ultrasound if you'd like, just for peace of mind. And I said, yeah, we may as well just keep it. You never know. So I kept it, went that Thursday for the ultrasound, and lo and behold, we found a heartbeat. So, of course, I stopped taking the Ativan again. I think I had started taking Lexapro. I started Lexapro at that point too. So yeah, I've had 3 more ultrasounds since then, and we saw the heartbeat, no problem. We saw the baby moving the other day in there, and I'm still on Lexapro. Since being on the Lexapro, I see that my panic attacks have went down a great deal. I still get little bouts of anxiety, but nothing that's turned into a really bad panic attack, thank God. I mean, if anybody suffers from panic attacks, it is horrible. It is the most, I wouldn't wish a panic attack like I have on my worst enemy. The worst thing ever. And I'm so glad that I've been free of them for at least 3 weeks. The anxiety doesn't feel good either, but I'd rather have the anxiety that I can kind of breathe through instead of a full-blown panic attack. I started meditation on Mondays, which has turned out to be really, really good. I love the meditation part. And it's funny because when I had that bad week, they're like, sorry, there's the sun shining in my car, obvious. But that really bad week that I had, I remember they're like, well, you know, use lavender and this and this and that. And now the smell of lavender almost gives me anxiety. I don't know. It's weird. It just sucks. But I feel a lot better. Just right now I'm dealing with the pregnancy symptoms of being completely fatigued, constantly just tired. I could sleep all day if you'd let me. Very nauseous, bloated. Oh, Jesus, so bloated. It sucks. And with this pregnancy, the bleeding that I was having, because I've had several bleeds since the ones I had just told you about. And when I say bleeds, I mean really bad bleeds that would scare the crap out of any pregnant woman. But I think it was my second ultrasound, they had found out what is called a subchorionic hemorrhage, SCH. It's hard to explain. You could Google it, but it's like a bruise or a blood clot that's in there, and it's pretty much next to the baby. It's still like a 50-50 chance. They say by 20 weeks your body will absorb it, or you'll bleed it out. I don't know. It's very difficult, and if it doesn't go away by 20 weeks, it's kind of something that they will watch, because it could grow into the baby. It could go into the placenta and lift it. I mean, there could be complications from this if it doesn't go away. So right now it's a wait and see kind of thing. You know, I take it easy when I can. Oh, the sun went away. I take it easy when I can, put my feet up. I'm on pelvic rest, which means no sex for the hubby. It's poor guy. I swear to God, it's got to be hell for him. No exercise. I have not exercised in almost 2 months, which completely sucks, but I've really had no energy to do so anyways. So I can't wait for these next couple weeks to hit the second trimester and get out of this just fatigued funk and maybe get out and walk. But I can't do spin. I can't run. I can't do the elliptical. Nothing strenuous like that, but I can walk. I just haven't had any desire to do anything, which is very surprising because I haven't gained anything. Not yet. Ugh. That has been my biggest fear since becoming pregnant, is gaining weight. And I know it's going to happen at some point. But as long as I can keep my weight under 200, then I should be okay, or at least feel fine. So that's just the scariest thing. But that's about it with me. I'll try to like vlog here and there, you know, during my pregnancy and let everybody know how I'm doing. I have an appointment. I have an ultrasound next, not this Friday, but the Friday after. And then I see my OB on that Monday. We ended up renting a fetal Doppler through, I think it's Baby Beats online. That should be here hopefully by tomorrow or Thursday, so we can listen to the heartbeat while we're at home. That, you know, since I have this subchorionic hemorrhage, that'll give me peace of mind to be able to listen to it when I want, because it's scary not knowing, you know, every appointment or every ultrasound that I have, it's like fingers are crossed, and, you know, we hope we see that little heartbeat, and every time we have so far. So, you know, just keep your fingers crossed. Keep me in my prayers that this little baby stays around and that everything goes okay for me. But other than that, I'm here. Like I said, you know, I'll try to vlog when I can. You know, I'm still working, you know, 40 hours a week right now, and still got the kids at home and all that, so sometimes it's really hard. And when I want to do a video, it's like at night, and I'm a hot hell of a mess, so I don't want to scare anybody, even though I'm not all that great looking today either. But that's about it. I'll try to keep in contact when I can, and I think most of you guys have my Facebook. If not, I know there's a link on one of my old videos or something like that. I'm trying to think. Oh, I got new tattoos, and this is says Forever Free with 330 in the middle. That was my starting weight, which means I'm forever free from 330. Never want to be anywhere close to that number again in my life. So, okay. I look at videos here and there, and you know, of course I have a lot of people on Facebook, so I know what a lot of you guys are doing. But You guys are all doing great, and you guys all look wonderful. So have a good rest of the week, and I will see you soon. Bye.